Hey Tomofunners, welcome back to Culture Class. I'm Joy, and today we're going to walk through one of the most practical and powerful tools we use at Tomofun, the 1-2-3-4-5 strategy.
And I'm Sunny. Whether you're leading a team, starting a project, or simply trying to solve a tricky problem, this framework gives you clarity, direction, and alignment. It's structured, but flexible enough to apply to everything from product strategy to personal growth.
Let's start with the basics. What exactly is 1-2-3-4-5? It's a 5-step decision-making framework that helps us move from confusion to clarity. It helps us think through challenges, define success, explore solutions, and refine our ideas with team input.
And what does 1-2-3-4-5 stand for? 1. Where are we going? 2. Where are we now? 3. How do we get there? 4. How to make it a 10. And 5. Final decision.
It's a great way to promote innovative thinking, get everyone aligned, and ensure we're making decisions based on facts, not gut feeling. And that ties directly into our Tomofun values: open-minded, customer love, agile, fun, and explore.
Why do we need this kind of structured thinking? First, it reduces chaos. Instead of jumping to solutions, we slow down to ask the right questions. Second, it sparks innovation. Brainstorming gives space for creative ideas to surface. Third, it aligns teams. Everyone sees the same picture and contributes. And lastly, it builds better decisions. We gather feedback before taking action.
We use it anytime we're launching something new, stuck on a project, far from a goal, or about to make an important decision. It's our go-to framework when stakes are high or clarity is low. Let's begin with step 1. Where are we going? This is all about setting a clear, inspiring direction.
You start by defining your objective, your North Star. Sounds familiar, right? We've talked about it before in the OKR video. However, in 1-2-3-4-5, we focus on solving the problem. There's a bit different from the original OKR. Ask yourself, what problem are we aiming to solve? What's the best scenario? When we're setting the objective, it should be bold, meaningful, and motivating.
Then come your key results. These are 3 measurable checkpoints that show you're making progress toward the objective. Here we focus on, do we truly solve the problem? Are we making some progress of it? And the KRs must be specific, time-bound, and outcome-focused.
Here's an example. Objective: increase user engagement on the Furbo app. Key results: boost weekly active users by 20% in 3 months. Launch 2 new features focused on retention. Improve NPS score from 45 to 60.
The magic is in the clarity. A strong objective tells you why you're doing this. Key results show you how you'll know you're winning.
Once we know the destination, we need to understand our starting point. That's step 2. Where are we now?
This means listing out at least 15 facts about the current situation. These are real, data-based observations, not opinions, not assumptions, just the truth.
Along with those facts, you also want to gather both quantitative and qualitative proof that backs up the problem you've identified and explains why it matters. Quantitative proof means the hard numbers, metrics, benchmarks, and trend data that show the size or urgency of the issue. Qualitative proof means the real voices and experiences behind the numbers, user feedback, interview quotes, or observations that reveal what's really happening and why it's worth solving. Together, these give you a clear, evidence-based picture of your starting point.
And how can we do that?
You can start by answering the 5 W's. Who is facing the challenge? What exactly is the issue? Where is it happening? When did it start? Why is it a problem?
This step helps the team quickly align. You get to see what's been tried, what worked or didn't, and where the blind spots might be.
It's also a great way to unlock insights. Sometimes just by listing facts, you notice patterns or missing data that spark new ideas in the next step.
Next is step 3. How do we get there? Now that you know your goal and where you stand, it's time to brainstorm.
This step is collaborative and visual. Start by focusing on one key result. Everyone writes down solution ideas, 1 idea per sticky note. No idea is too wild or too small at this stage.
Then the team comes together to group similar ideas, clarify what each one means, and evaluate them. We usually ask 2 key questions: solvability How well does this idea help us achieve the KR? Effort. How much time, resources, or coordination will it take?
You'll often find options fall into different time frames. Some are quick wins, others need mid or long-term planning, and that's okay. A strong plan usually includes all three.
The goal isn't just to pick one idea. It's to build a set of strategies that are practical, impactful, and supported by the team.
Now we get to step 4. How do we make this a 10?
After presenting your strategy, you ask your team to give 2 things. First, score from 1 to 10, to ask how strong is this plan in achieving the objectives. Second, written feedback, to ask your team what would make it a 10.
This feedback stage isn't just a formality, it's how we tap into team wisdom. People often spot gaps or improvements you may not have thought of.
Here's the key. We don't make changes immediately. That's a rule. The project owner takes the feedback away, reflects on it, and comes back with an improved version.
This no immediate decision mindset protects us from reacting emotionally and gives space for thoughtful revisions.
This step creates psychological safety. It signals, your voice matters, and we make decisions together, not in a vacuum.
It's also a great culture builder. We focus on ideas, not people. It encourages honest, constructive feedback, and ultimately, better decisions.
So the takeaway, don't skip step 4. That final round of feedback might be what turns a good enough idea into a breakthrough.
When you've shaped a stronger proposal in step 4, it's time to move into step 5, the final decision. This is where all the feedback, scoring, and brainstorming finally turn into one clear, committed strategy. You choose the best path forward, whether it's the top voted option, an optimized version, or a hybrid. And remember, the ownership is yours, the project owner.
And step 5 isn't just about picking something, it's about explaining why this plan is the right one. We clarify the key reasons, the expected OKR impact, and help the team understand the logic behind the decision.
Then comes the final stretch, laying out a phased plan with owners, timelines, and next steps. This gives everyone full clarity on what happens next, who's responsible, and how we shift from alignment to execution.
To make step 5 effective, it must include 3 essentials. First, final strategy based on feedback. As the project owner, present the chosen plan with visuals so everyone immediately sees the full picture. Second, key reasons and OKR impact. Clearly state 2 reasons and the expected impact on the objective and KRs. And lastly, phased plan and next steps. Outline the concrete actions, owners, and deadlines. Keep it short, structured, and easy to digest.
Exactly. Step 5 is where strategy becomes real. It's the bridge between we agree and let's go. Here's a quick recap. First, set the destination, which are your objective and KRs. Second, get real about your starting point. The 15 facts. Third, brainstorm solutions together. The options and evaluation. Fourth, refine with feedback, the how to make it a 10. And fifth, present final strategy with a clear phased plan, owners, and deadlines.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strategy isn't just for work. It's a powerful thinking tool you can use in life too. It helps you lead with clarity and make smarter decisions together.
Now it's your turn. Go ahead and take the short quiz to lock in your learning. It'll help you reflect on each step and see how you might apply it to your next project.
Thanks for joining us in this culture class. Let's keep building a team that makes thoughtful, aligned, and bold decisions using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stay curious, stay collaborative, and we'll see you next time.